Hello, sweeties. Okay, 'tis the next day. And I think she's done. I think, other than a closure, which I'm still not sure how I want to go about doing, this is, in fact, I believe, the final flip-through of Scavenger Hunt 2018, hosted by Janet M. Young. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, I think I've got everything. Family tree. I did a... You'll see, the family tree's a bit scant, but I tried to keep it simple. Okay. Tea bag and envelope tag. Made my cup of tea. There's lots of pages that do things so you can play with. Coloring book page, colored in, which I think I need to go back and do some more work on that, but I don't know that I will. Label off blanket, pillow, mattress, towels, etc. And I've circled the bits that say under penalty of law, blah 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 blah, which cracked me out. Ask a neighbor for something to add. My neighbor brings me National Geographics, and yeah. I went with this page because this is like coffee, how pretty. Include something you'd throw out. This page was a struggle because as mixed media artists we tend not to throw out much of anything. But I've got a little bread tag, and this is a cord off of something. Oh, that's off my selfie stick. I never use this part because the selfie stick's hanging the camera. It's all lashed to a planter hook above the window. The selfie stick. Yeah. But this kept getting in the way, so I just cut it off. Put some packaging, the coffee thingy, and this is packaging that came from an Amazon order, I think. I think that's where that one came from. Okay, photo of a celebrity you love or hate. I went with Margot Robbie because she's awesome. Flower or leaf. Found this picture of this, and I did the, she's smelling the, that's the smelly part of the flower. And this blew to my feet. I didn't know what I was going to do after the iris, the irises had died off in the front yard, and I was going to pull the leafy part of them and weave them together and add them in here. In part as paying homage to Janet, who does, I don't know if you've seen her stuff, but you need to check her out. And her link and stuff will be in the description box below. But she does these amazing magical woven magical woven papers and stuff for journal covers and pages. They're so beautiful. But I was going to do that. By the time I went out to look at which pieces I needed to use, I noticed they were all like that, just gross, and started to mold after we had a little bit of snow and whatever. So I was bummed. I was like, well, what am I going to do now? I need flowers or something, and, you know, my garden's all dead. It's just now starting to come up again. But the wind was blowing, and this came off of one of the packages. This is one of the roses we put in the garden last year. But I keep all the tubs and planters that they come in, and this blew to my feet. So I just tore off the tag and stuck it in here. We have all sorts of puzzle stuff. Got a couple crosswords and these little bitty pieces that I like to add in Happy Meal. Okay, greeting card sentiments. I've got my happy birthdays here, and this is the sentiment that I stamp inside the Christmas cards every year. Should probably get a new one, but I don't. Junk mail envelope doodled on. And I was going to do another one, but I have boxes of junk mail I've been saving to do something cool with, but I haven't done anything with them, and this is as far as I got. I like this one though. This is my favorite. With the dark, it's got writing on it, red into the black here, and it's really heavy duty. But I just went with the one. I'm calling it finished. Whole page of blue stuff, and yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff here. I don't think I put anything in here, did I? No, I didn't, but I could. I've got a little pharmacy bag all drawn on. Papers, little envelope, ribbon, baby wipe that's all painted and stained up there. Excuse me. Craft or art store receipt. Technically that one is from a craft store. This one's Walgreens, but I get all sorts of stuff at Walgreens and use them for art, whether that was their intended purpose or not. A tip-in, anything you want. I went with two different, or 1, 2, 3 different styles of tip-ins. Tip-ins, anything that you just stick in that, you know, does something. It could just be one piece of something that flips in or out or whatever. I count all of this type of thing as a tip-in. Okay, this is my Haha Funny page. This is the dry cleaning tag. These are dry cleaners here in town, and that's my tag. It's still funny. Okay, newspaper article. I went with one from the newspapery magazine thing that the hospital puts out, because this little girl, she is friend of a friend's family, that kind of a thing. So I've been following her story anyway, and when I saw this, it's like that this has to go in here. But she beat Ewing sarcoma last year after a very, very, very long battle with it. So yeah, we celebrate that because yay, Miss Kennedy. Local business card. These are all the ones that we had. Some I had, some the Mr. had, just random things. Actually, it's quite the collection of stuff that yes, anywho. Okay, postage stamps. These are from all over everywhere, so that's fun. What did I say? Oh, food logos. Okay, I was like, why is that in there? I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. Washi tape. This is all the washies I have and some that I made. Is that stuck up? Oh yeah, I see. Didn't trim the bottom very good. Okay, local attraction brochure. I went with 3. This one is one back in the day. The Mr. actually helped line all this up and do trails and where the parks are and activities and that kind of thing. So I put this one in here because, you know, it was important. It's got a different job now, but this was still important. So yeah, he did all the walks and how long it takes and how many steps it is and all of this stuff. I should probably walk some of these, but I don't. Yeah, I really don't. Anyhow, we live in a Tri-City area, so I've got, this is for our city. This is the next little town over and the other next little town over, but it makes a funky triangle. So yeah, I stuck all those in and they all fold out and everything. Excuse me. A pop top. I stuck these in here, and then I've got, let's see, where are we at here? I've got some from Aussie sodas that I had, and these are actually ring pulls, but because it's technically still soda or pop or whatever, I'm still calling it a pop top. And I'm counting them as my something unusual as well. And then I've got them, I did one in this ribbon style that we do, but I used yarn instead of ribbon. I don't recommend that. It doesn't, I mean, it moves and all, it's cool, but it doesn't come out the same as when you use ribbon. There's something about the ribbon that just makes it more stable and awesome. And then I just tied them randomly to the ends of my my strings here, or my yarns. Right? Okay. So there's my pop tops. A piece of swapped art. And I finally got this stuck in as a tip-in. But that came in my Secret Santa swap from Miss Tammy. And it's gorgeous. It's so, so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. Test page of art supplies. I've got Tombow markers. I didn't water them down or do any of the fun stuff you can do with them. I just stuck it in here. Sleeve from a hot beverage. I went with this one. Let's see. And I found some water balloons while I was going through my drawers one day and decided to turn it into a funky hot air balloon basket. I still haven't added little people. I need to make little people, I guess. I don't have any pipe cleaners, or I'd whip those up. I'll have to think on it. Anyhow, I have this one, and then I have, actually I think I have, did I go with that? No, I have the one on the page of things you'd normally throw out. Oh yeah, there's part of one here too. So I've got several chunks of these throughout the book. Oh, ransom note from cut out letters. My note says, send coffee and art supplies or the chocolate gets it. And this was, you know, all screwed up as if it was thrown around a brick, or wrapped around a brick thrown through the window. So yeah, that's my funny. And the chocolate already got it, so I guess it doesn't matter. But honestly, dealing with criminals, they're going to eat your chocolate anyway, aren't they? Okay, this is my absolute favorite page in this entire book, for obvious reasons. It's a photo of someone you love. It's my oldest daughter, it's my youngest daughter. This is my oldest daughter. Is grandbaby, and the two grandbaby boys together. Is Eli and Oliver, and Miss Serenity. Is Eli when he was little, or smaller. Miss Holly, Miss Sammy, me and the Mister, and our first Halloween together. Yay! My loves. My loves. And yeah, I gotta get updated pictures. I gotta get updated pictures of everybody. Okay, recipe card from Supermarket. This is one that the Mister had collected in his recipe box, because he loves to cook, and oh my god, he's so good at it. Can I just tell you, I should be like great big again, and I'm not, thankfully. But I could be very, very easily. Especially when the kids get him things like, you know, the smoker and the barbecue and all of that. Because, oh my good lord. Do lots of smoked meats and such. And this one I found at Safeway. We were there randomly one day for something. Some last minute jaunt to Safeway as you do, and I was like, oh my god, they still make them. So yeah, I snagged that. Oh, excuse me. Playing in the yard makes for tickly stuff. Okay, packaging from recent purchase. Oh, that one never did get. That one I did not restaple, and I've since broken my stapler, so that's not cool. Of course, that was heavy-duty cardboard, and my stapler was never made for that. Okay, that'll leave the sticker at one. It should be fine. But yeah, this is just random. I got a timer for all my LED lights. I've got a set under the kitchen cabinets. That set's green. A set in the hallway. I've got a set in the lounge room. So I don't have to worry about turning lights on and off. They're all set by timers, which is very handy. because some days I don't notice that it's gotten dark if I'm working on projects. Yeah, Nebo has a new pop light. I don't know if you guys are down for flashlights and stuff. I like them as far as, you know, preparedness and that kind of thing. But yeah, Nebo has a small keychain pop light. It's so cool. It's so cool. But yeah, these were recent purchases. These are my last set of jelly bracelets that I got. Doodles, lots of doodles, and I'm still working on this page, but I went back last night with some pink, and I'm going to come back and play some more, but I am in fact counting this page as done already. Fruit and veg stickers. I cannot eat fruit and veg for the most part, so this is all I've collected off of the stuff that Mr. gets. A lot of the stuff he gets in bulk though, so we can juice them or whatever. So I've just got some of the packaging off of it. But I do have a couple stickers, for sure. And part of an onion skin. A quote you love. I am a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar. That's by Wash from Firefly. If you have not seen Firefly, you ought to. It's freaking amazing. Okay. Cartoon character. I came across a bunch of my stickers that I got for my birthday last year. And there were all sorts of cartoon characters in there. So, this was the one I originally was going to go with. And then I decided to stick all these in. And I turned Sylvester into the hidden paper clips that Shelley over at Crafting Mamas makes. And yeah, I did too, because it's a huge piece. But, yeah. Oh, see, I'm going to get it all backwards now. See if I can do this again. I struggled with it last time. Struggle is real, my friends. It is this morning, I'll tell you what. Right in the struggle bus hard. Okay, come on now. Oh, see, and I just tore my paper. And he's got it. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm just going to have to fix that later. Alright, so, yeah, cartoon characters. All sorts of them. Oh. Sorry, let's just take a moment, shall we? Especially on this one. I love this one. But shipping or duct tape. This one here is what I do with packing tape, and I stick it in acrylic paint. You make a mess with acrylic paint. I usually wait until I've got the off pour of, or the excess off an acrylic pour, because I like to dip my papers and tape and stuff in that so it doesn't go to waste. Or I save it, let it dry and save it as an acrylic skin. You can do other stuff with later. But I like to do this with clear packing tape and then stick it down to whatever you need later. But it's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, napkins. And these are all layered on each other, and I could do more actually now that I have some more napkins, but I'm going to put those in their own journal. A very special journal. Draw or color plaid. This is what plaid looks like to me at wee hours of the morning. I did add pink wee hours this morning actually. Oh, paper airplane out of patterned paper. So I started with my patterned paper, and then I folded my plane, and the intention for this was that it was popped up out of the book, right? So it's three-dimensional. Right, let's see. So you can see it does in fact stand up out of the book. But that's my paper airplane. And I just used, I just stuck it under, that doesn't sound good. Huh. I just stuck it under one of the ties I've got to support the spine of the book. And then I just used the little Velcro dots. If you have not played with Velcro dots, you need to. They are amazing. Okay, crayon label. And my intention was to do tons and tons and tons and tons. But I got just so annoyed and frustrated and bored trying to pull these off of crayons. It was like, no, I'm over it. So, that page is done. I do like the feel of this though. That is a textury thing I'm going to have to try and remember to incorporate somewhere else. Something stuck in my book. Okay, ribbon. This was all the ribbon that I had, and I should have done the white one where it was poking up so you could see it better. But this is all the ribbon I had at the time of doing this page. Actually, I don't think I've gotten any more since. Huh, that's not good. Oh. Okay, postcard from any location. I went with a local one because this one got all banged up. But, yeah. Sheet music that I have done probably no justice to. Excuse me. But yeah, I cut it in the shape of a grand piano. Use your imagination. It was fun. I don't know. Okay, fortune. Out of a fortune cookie. And it does in fact pop up. Okay, it did yesterday. Okay. As my fortune cookie, the fortune comes out of it. And it says, the fortune you seek is in the next cookie. Right? So let me stuff that back in there. I'm not going to be able to do that too many times though. I did not build it for much use. But yeah, so that's my fortune cookie. I'll just smush it back down here. But yeah, so I've got two fortunes from Fortune Cookie. Fake credit card, I just went with these. I don't know. I found a picture of one. I went with the, I think it was from Christmas. Yep, that was from Jacques and Little Miss Jade at Christmas. And then this is a pharmacy discount card that I got free in the mail, but I don't do prescriptions or anything from the pharmacy, so I've been using it as a paint scraper. But I stuck it in as is with all the paint and glue and junk all over it because, well, it's awesome. But yeah, I don't really do credit cards outside of that, so I still love this page. It's still hilarious, even though it's squashy now. And it's candy or gum wrappers. So, I have gum wrappers. Actually, I have a whole bunch of these. The youngest daughter made the hearts, the gum wrapper hearts. She made a whole bunch for me, and I don't know what I've done with them. I think they're in the small basket with Happy Mail stuff. Huh. I will have to look for that. But yeah, I just folded these as you would normally make the gum wrapper chains. I used them as birds. I made one as a little choker necklace thing. And yeah, this is a bag from the Caramello Koalas, which I freaking love. But yeah, I save these anytime I get a care package from back home that's got lollies and candies and stuff in it. I try and use the wrappers everywhere I can, even if I'm just sticking it in a journal or something. But yeah, I decided to make it into her dress, because why wouldn't you? Okay, unused cupcake papers. I should have cut those out. I don't even know why I haven't done anything with this page. I don't know. I think I was getting in a rush for a bit there because it's like, oh my god, I'm never going to get this finished. Zentangle or Interesting Pattern. I found this in a magazine. Love this pattern. Depending on which way you turn it, depends on what it looks like. These are Zentangle coloring pages that I had that just kept popping up. I wasn't using, kept setting aside. It's like, oh yeah, I need to use these. And I love them. So I decided to stick them in my book because it makes me happy. Look at the gorilla. Isn't he beautiful? And yeah, I love them. So I put Zentangle or Interesting Pattern in here. And this is one of my messy painty paper things that I do. That's just one of the styles that I do. But it makes for interesting patterns and pretty to look at, so I did add that in there as well. Hold edge of notebook paper. I started with the edge off of some old art journals because that's what I had, and the theory was the same for the spiral bound book. And then I finally found some, so I just added that notebook edge in there as well. Something from local library. These are from old library books. That I usually take the covers off anyway, but yeah, this is their scanners and stuff for the Dewey Decimal System that nobody knows how to use anymore, which is tragic. Okay, word of the year for 2018. My word of the year is courage. My second word of the year, because I'm an overachiever, is flow. So, yeah, working out, flow, workflow into life, balance, all of that. Going with the flow. Okay, this one I had to work on a little bit, and I didn't put down half of the goals I have for the year because I realized it's April and I've only just begun some of these, really. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Alright, so 2018 goal of the year. I want to learn how to ride. I got to get the yards all done again, especially the backyard, because baby puppy, all of, what is he now, 75 pounds? He's a big boy. He's 8 months old? Coming up on 8 months old. Anyhow, yeah, he's eaten the entire backyard like he's a billy goat or something. It's, oh my god, it's so bad. So, I've got to redo the yards, and the next level of house projects, I'm going to make a working art room, because this, actually that's a project today, I love it, I can work in it, it's fine, but it collects stuff in the corners so quickly that I can't get through, and the dogs just want to be all up in there and check everything out. It's like, you guys, I don't need help. So I'm going to go back to open up the room and make an L-shaped table, and hopefully that will help for filming. I don't know. I'll have to work it out on the fly. So working out room. That'll be this week's project, actually. Mister's decided he needs a new man cave, so we're going to do that since I have my art room. He should have a man cave. And then, yeah, this is all just random goals for the year. I got to fix my blog still. I got to finish my ebook. I really need to get in shape. Like, oh my god. I want to play with stuff for Society 6, for Etsy, and the Artomat, or Automatic, what is it called? Artomat? Artomat? I got to look into that some more. I want to get better at acrylic pours and do stuff with them. Yeah, turn them into other things, not just keep them as paintings. I do love them as paintings, but I don't want to deal with shipping that or anything. For YouTube, I really want to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year and have 300 videos up and get that all set up and monetized and whatever. My big ticket items, big ticket items, just for me. I want a Ninja 300 in the Moondust White. Oh my god, they're so pretty. So pretty. It's a motorcycle if you're not familiar. I really want a MacLeod replica race helmet. MacLeod is a motorcycle racer for back in the day that is the reason I got into watching motorcycle racing. He's also the reason I stopped watching motorcycle racing. I don't know how many times I knew he was dead. He had to have been dead. The wrecks this dude got in, but now he runs a huge safety gear company. So if anybody knows safety gear, it's Mickey doing. But there's a replica of his race helmet from back in the day, and it sucks so bad. We found it on sale. On sale, it is $900. But it's got the koala on the back, and it's got, you know, the Aussie flag and the whole, oh, It's so freaking cool. But yeah, that's my dream helmet. My dream helmet. Yeah. And there's all sorts of riding gear that I want to get. Of course, I already have riding gear. Just if I'm going to be the one driving, I want slightly different stuff because I can't move my other stuff real well. Okay, ticket stubs. It's just random page. Oh wow, I did cover that up, didn't I? This is a headline from a headline from a newspaper. Yeah, and I stuck in the newspaper thing here. It's a freebie one that we get randomly. Picture of fashion model. I cut out this thing behind him, and this was a picture of a different fashion model. She's wearing this dress with mirror pieces all over it, which I found intriguing. As far as the building they're in, I found intriguing. The dress itself, as far as clothing goes, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But as far as those of us that like to dismantle things to use in mixed media, this dress would be gold. Gold. So yeah, there's my fashion models. I also don't get the socks with these shoes. Isn't that a thing? Socks and sandals and socks and high heels and stuff the fashion police are going to get you? I don't know. Apparently they flipped the rules. I don't know. Of course, I'm wearing BDUs today with tennis shoes, so what do I know about fashion? Okay, nail polish on something. I love the feel of this. I can't help myself. Love it. Okay, let's see. Yay! It's my perfume page. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So I did a purse, and it pops up. Oh, the lovely. Look. Lovely. It still smells so pretty. Oh, that's what I should put on my goals. I want to get some of that by the end of the year. It smells so good, this Miss Dior. I can't remember which fragrance it is, though. It's something bouquet or... I still haven't looked it up. I'm going to have to, though. But yeah, it makes me happy. It makes me happy. And... yeah, and there's one I can't say out loud on the YouTube, but if you're going to be able to see that. Let's see if I can do this without dropping my behemoth book. Can you see this one here? Oh. No, I've got too many pieces in the way, huh? But yeah, it all, see, they all pop up. And jiggle! As you do. Okay, let's see. Let's get through this and get her done. Okay, I was really lazy. I admit it. I was very, very lazy. I found this in a magazine, and I had it for... I don't remember what the ad was for. But yeah, it's for the expedite baggage stuff. So technically it's a baggage tag. Or luggage tag. And then I just made a identifying luggage tag. But for name, address, and phone, I've got Taz, home, second star to the right, and straight on till morning, phone, home. Oh, yes. Okay. Lyrics from a favorite song. This isn't my favorite song, and normally I wouldn't care for it, but my oldest, well, both of my girls, oh my God, they can both sing, like, wail. Yeah, but the oldest daughter made this poster for me, and it's a double-sided poster. She made it a long time ago. But I put it in here because she's got the lyrics to Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. And I can't even read this to you. I dare not sing it, but I can't even read it to you because this song makes me bawl when she sings it. But yeah, do put it on the YouTube, put in the search thing and listen to Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. It's just when your kid sings this to you, oh my God, just Niagara Falls. But yeah. I love jelly beans, so we have a thing that's jelly bean love. Jelly beans, which I like to call belly jeans because it's funny. Okay. Rubber stamping, and I just went with, I don't have tons and tons and tons of rubber stamps because I forget that I have them and don't use the handfuls that I have. Right? Does that make sense? So I'm not really getting any more. So yeah, I just went with some of the swooshy ones and flowers, and this guy is a rubber stamp, but I coloured him in with Tombos. But I have this one because I used to make cards for the grandbabies when they were, well, for Eli when he was itty bitty. Itty bitty. Bitty bitty bitty. Okay, stickers. Random stickers, I've got them there. I've got them inside cover and outside cover, one of which, Mr. Bruce Lee, all hail. Heisenberg, yeah. Anonymous. I put this in here, it says, if it's too loud, you're too old, which cracks me up because there are days my migraines are so bad, I have to use music to help drown out all other sounds that I can hear. Both in my head and, you know, from all the neighborhoods. But there are days I can't stand noise, any noise. So yeah, I've got all sorts of music reference stuff here. I'm going to learn to do my own music, did I tell you? Okay, it's going to take me a while, but I love to put together clips of music, slow them down, speed them up, change your overall sound and layer them and layer them and layer them and build one piece into the next piece and all of that. So eventually my videos will have music in them that I made, that I put together. I don't play instruments so much anymore. I have an electric guitar, we have a bass, and I used to play drums, but I don't have a drum kit anymore. One day I'll have a drum kit again. That's great stress relief, by the way. If you need stress relief, like, oh my God, like you just get so ticked off and angry or whatever, find a set of drums and just beat the crap out of those drums because, oh, it's fun. You end up not worrying about being mad because you're making cool sounds, and there's something primal about drums that's your soul, that's something in there that drumming just releases. It's amazing. Okay, family tree. Do not laugh at my family tree. I did this at 4 o'clock this morning, and yeah, it's not the idea I had in my head when I went to bed with, but there was no way I was pulling that off at 4 in the morning. So I did a sketchy doodle thing instead, and it's simple AF because I didn't want to get into, we have lots of yours, mine, ours, or halves, or steps, or all of that stuff. And heart families. I mean, all of that stuff. I didn't get into spouses. I didn't get into any of that. What I did, since this was my family tree, I started with me right here as, I did like a thumbprint swirly thing. Started there. Now I've done this backwards to how a lot of people probably do family trees. But from me came my oldest daughter, and then she had 3 kids. And this is my youngest daughter, who hasn't got kids yet, that everybody's okay with. Along those lines, this is my brother. Doesn't have any kids, so he's more of a stick. This is my half brother and sister here. My sister's had 2 kids, and my brother has 1. I have not included any of the add-ons, the additionals, the outlaws, the in-laws, any of this here with all the extra kids, and we have a bunch of extra kids. I couldn't wrap my head around it at 4 o'clock this morning, so I went basic. This is so pedestrian, it's ridiculous. I also have, from way, way back in the day, I had a stepbrother and sister, and that didn't, you know, the adults are retarded, so they did their thing, but I still claim my stepbrother and sister as family because we grew up together, you know. So shout out to Amy and Collis. Love you guys. And Vicky and Ben and Michael. See, this could go on. We could spend time, but I'm not going to. But from there, I've got my mum and my dad, but just initials under me, because that's where I came from. So those are my roots, right? I don't have any info that I can recall on my mum's side of the family, and I know there's a lot of stress there, so it's not discussed, and that's not something I will ever push. Yeah, so I haven't added my mom's side of the family down into the tree roots here. And I've done a very rudimentary drawing of tree roots, but these two great big ones, from my dad's side, this is my dad's mom and dad, so my Nana and Grandpa, who thankfully, at the time of shooting this video, are still living and are, oh my god, they're so funny. They're so funny. And I love them. I love them, love them. So that's my Nana and Grandpa, and these thinner ones, including my dad down to here, it's my dad and his sisters, right? I have not done their husbands or any of that. I have included their kids though. So those are the more of the skinny little roots, right? So these are my cousins on my dad's side of the family. And my aunt has done full-on family tree stuff. Oh my god, so in-depth family tree. But if I was to print all of that out and try and stick it in this book would explode, for one. And it would probably be bigger than this book, for two, in all honesty. So I haven't, I just went with the little doodle. Little doodle. Okay, page of letter, oh, this is my rag flags. Because I was holding pictures in there, which I'm actually going to use in a different project. Okay. I remember. Okay, page of lettering practice. Do not attempt at 4 a.m. This was a whole different day that I was up at 4 a.m. because, you know, I'm me. Yeah, don't try and do this at 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, it's that's a mess. Company logos, I went with stuff that I had that may not be familiar with everybody, but yeah, that's what I had. Oh yeah, page of red stuff. And this is random. This is from just magazine stuff. This is from chopsticks that we have, some of which I use for stirring paint and stuff in my art, for acrylic pours or whatever. So we get them in bulk at restaurant supply stores. They're stupid cheap, like, oh my god, stupid cheap for massive bricks of chopsticks. In case you need to know. Oh yeah, come off the coffee can. Red Heart Super Saver. I knit, and I don't really admit to crocheting, really. I can do it, but I just do giant granny squares. So I don't know if that actually counts. Yeah, just random stuff that's red. Stickers, ribbon, advertisements, matchbook cover. Oh, snap, wait. Oh, let's see if I can find this. I've been working on little Happy Mail things to send out eventually. Yeah, this one will work. This one will work. Okay, so I've got real matchbook covers, right? 2 of them, because that's what I had. They're all banged up and whatever anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I've been making these. They're undecorated, but I made little matchbook notebooks. Matchbook notebooks? But that doesn't sound right, does it? But yeah, they're just, and you can just tear off a piece of paper if you need it, or just write in there or whatever. Right? And again, they're undecorated. I haven't got that far. I've been making random things, you guys. Random. I don't know if I want to glue that in, or actually what I'll do, yeah, what I'll do is use a rag flag clippy flare. That's what I call these, rag flag clippy flare. And I'll come back with a wet glue when that can sit by itself and dry. Flag from country or state. Okay, so this is actually a postcard. This is the VIXIA symbol for the New Mexico state flag. We don't have this, you know, wood print on the back. That would be freaking awesome, though. But yeah, this is just for postcard artistic purposes. But I went with the VIXIA symbol New Mexico flag, and I added the American flag, rag flag clippy that I'd made forever ago. Yeah. I don't have... I think the only Australian flags I have right now are the giant ones that we've got hanging up in the kids' room. But yeah, rag flag paper clips. These are all... I did it as a hidden paper clip, and then stuck the whole thing down. But these are all rag flag paper clips I did as fun headwear. And then, you know, I've got them throughout the book randomly, and I have bajillions of them. Bajillions of them. How long is this? Oh my god, this video is going to be crazy long. Okay. Butterfly. Let's see if I can open this without breaking it. This is my butterfly. See? It's from an acrylic pour on a poster. And I originally wanted it to go this direction. But I messed it up when I put it in the book because I wanted it to fit. So yeah, I haven't added a body and like antenna or anything because it barely fits in the book. So I'm just going to leave it as is. But that's my butterfly. Speaking of, I saw one yesterday in the yard. It was, oh god, what are those called? The two-tail, good lord, I always forget what they're called. They've got a double tail though. It's in New Mexico, double tail something or other. Good lord, I don't know. I don't know, but I saw one yesterday and it was awesome. Yarn. I started with this bit that I knit up a swatch of just for this book, and then I started collecting it as I kept doing things throughout the book with little eyelash yarn and just random projects. I had little bits left over, so I just stuck them in here. I do have a bunch more I could stick in here, but this book would never close, so you know, there's that. Oh, this is my haha funny. Something unusual. Which I'm counting my ginger beer ring pulls as well as something unusual. But I have a hot beverage bag from an MRE, and in it I have toilet paper from an MRE because it's funny, and I have tons of this stuff. Tons of MRE stuff. I have packaging off of Milo, which is an amazing, yummy chocolate drink. I don't want to compare it to Quick, Nestle Quick flavoring, but it's that kind of an idea. Tastes absolutely nothing like it, which is good with me. I like Milo way better, and it's amazing sprinkled on ice cream. Oh my god. Yes. So, Milo. And this was a roll your own cigarette paper package, but it had two It was a double package. Normally it's just one. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Normally it's just one like this. It's where those feed out of. The papers come out of, but it was a double, which I found unusual and awesome. So I stuck that in here. And then I put my free blinker fluid coupons in here because they're funny. And they're unusual because it's not something you see all the time. Gratitude. I am denied. I don't know if I should go back and add images to this or not, but honestly, my books, look at it. I can't add any more to my book without fear of it exploding. So, gratitude. And this is not everything that I'm grateful for. This is stuff that just came to my head when I sat down to do this. Okay? So it's really, really pedestrian. Like, really pedestrian. So, hot running water, home, love of self, love of others, for them, from them, critters of all sorts. Learning, the love of learning and access to learning. Coffee, my life. Yeah, I won't get into that again because it'll be part of this video anyway. But seriously, I'm grateful for my life, for being here, for living. I'm also grateful for you guys, for my YouTube sweeties. So you got a whole page all to yourselves. Yay! Yeah. And there's so much more I really could add to this page, but it all seems... I take time to be aware of and be grateful for, but yeah, as far as writing it down, I end up writing the same things over and over. Okay. A page that shows about you. So, this is my yoga cow with a googly eye. Oh, he doesn't want to... Oh, that's right, I had to squeeze some of the air out and I bet he's glued down his googly eye. So maybe he's not so googly anymore. Aw. He's wearing a Starbucks crown because coffee. Coffee queen with the colored hair, and I made little bracelets out of yarn because normally I'm covered in bracelets, and holding this because these make me so happy. Oh my god, I stick these in my yard in the summer because I love them. This is an early childhood happiness thing for me. I love them. Let's see. That's right, there's Harmony Cow, there will be sun, getting serious, because, you know, that's how serious I am. These also are cows. I love cows. I had to stick this in here. But these are dishes. They've got almonds on this one. Yeah, they're like serving plate. I would never use them as that. I would hang them on my wall, probably. Okay, beach. I'm a beach mom. I will forever and always be a beach mom no matter where I live. I miss the beach so bad. Just hearing it, and if you live close enough to the beach, you can feel it. It's just, it's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, this is a getaway spot from some magazine. I don't remember. But I loved it because it's all secluded and yeah, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, I've got little painty pillows and stuff that I don't know who the artist is, but you can buy these. Let's see. Can you see these guys right here? But all these little critters, I love these. So artsy, painty critters, love them. Sunshine. I gotta have sunshine. I got to. I am solar powered. But yeah, I stuck her in here because, you know, even though she's wearing a dress made out of flowers, and I can't remember who this artist is either, and it's good to see her work popping up in all sorts of ads and commercials and stuff. But she draws these sketches, and then she uses real flowers and real things for clothing and stuff. I can't can't remember what her name is. She's been out for a while though. And yeah, she's finally getting really big, cool recognition. So that's awesome. But yeah, this is the picture itself. This is totally me in summer where it's like, I don't care. I'm going to wear whatever I want. Yeah. And in the background here, I have some very, very Hawaiian, tropical print, beach wear. Because I used to live in that stuff. A very long time ago now. But yeah, that's my about me. That's my book. I want to give a huge thank you and shout out to Janet M. Young, who hosted the scavenger hunt. But also, and I'll link her below so you guys can go check her out. You need to see her. If you are not familiar with Janet, you have got to check her out. She is hilarious. I love her. As you catch her, she streams on Ustream and then uploads to YouTube, like Dee Dee and several others. But yeah, you've got to see Janet. If you're not familiar with her, you have got to check her out. She's awesome, and the stuff she makes is so cool, and you will laugh. You will have a giggle. I swear you will have a giggle. So thank you, Janet. I love you lots like tater tots. This was so much fun, and I finally got it finished. Yay! I believe it's finished. Hang on, let me... Yeah. Okay. It's done. It's done. So, now I'm going to throw out the challenge for anybody who's working on theirs. Give us an update. Do a flip through. Where are you at? What did you like about it? Which is your favorite page? If you haven't started yet, is it something that you want to do? I know Malia is doing, she's doing a scavenger hunt, but she's doing a personal one. It's stuff that represents her, which is awesome. I also did, in February, the 28 Things I Love. And after doing that, mixed with this project, because they were back to back, I was considering doing similar to Malia's and doing a glue book type thing. Or I wanted to do a glue book, not so much the scavenger hunt, but do things, find images and stories and stuff that relate to stuff that I just am totally into, that make my life awesome. I have written it down. It is in the project list, but there's so many things I've got to get to first. So if I don't get to it this year, it will definitely be a project next year, okay? All right, my loves. I'm wishing you the absolute best when, well, you'll see videos, but when next you see, let's see, no, there'll probably be May videos. My room will be completely rearranged again, and hopefully it will come out well. Know that I love you. I wish you peace, love, and light. Happy arting. I love you. Bye-bye.